Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making catfish pepper soup. This pepper soup is packed with natural spices and flavors, and you can pair this with rice, plantains, potatoes, yam, anytime, any day. And you can make it within few minutes. Without wasting much time, let me show you the ingredients I'll be using. The first one is the catfish. This one I bought it from the market. The seller helped me to slaughter it and clean it. The next ingredient is pepper soup spice. This comprises of so many ingredients grinded together. You can buy grinded one like this in the market. I actually bought mine from the market. Next is stock cubes and salt. The next ingredient is crayfish. This has been grinded already. Then the next one is Uziza seed and the Udah, scent leaf, onions, ginger and garlic. The next one is peppers. I'll be using red and yellow peppers, chili peppers or shombo and tatashe. To clean the fish, I'll add warm water in it to clean it. I'm using warm water because the fish is not that too slimy. I told you initially that the seller helps me to clean it. If the slime in yours is much, I would advise that you should use cold water to rinse it severally before adding the hot water. Using lime, I will slice it and be scrubbing it on the body of the fish. This will help to get rid of the slime and the fishy odor. Aside that, you can use salt, lemon, alum to clean it. If you are still watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and turn on the notification so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Like, share and drop your comments. And again, if you are using lemon or lime to scrub the body of the fish, it should be fast enough so that you can use clean water to rinse it. Because if you leave it for too long, the body of the fish will start peeling. The same thing goes with hot water. If you are using hot water, don't use water that is too hot. I personally use warm water to clean mine. That way, the body will not peel. And secondly, this will prevent it from cooking even before I start cooking it. Now that I'm done scrubbing it with lime, I'll rinse it with clean water, then set it aside. Now for the peppers, I will rinse it well with clean water. The same thing with the chili peppers and the tatashe. I will rinse it with water, then de-seed it to remove the seed. I don't like using it with the seed because of the bitter taste. I'm using just 2 chili peppers and 1 tatashe. I will clean the onions, rinse it with water and cut it into smaller sizes. After that, I'll add everything to the blender, then blend till everything is very smooth. For the Uziza and the Udah, I'll add everything to the mortar and pound. I'll pound it until it is very smooth. Then I'll transfer to a plate and set it aside. Now to start cooking the catfish, in a pot, I'll add water. I will add some salt, then cover it and let it come to a boil. Now that the water has started boiling, I'll start adding in the fish. The reason for adding the catfish in the boiling water is that it will make the fish to be firm That way it will not break and scatter. Now I'll start adding the remaining ingredients. First I'll add in the pepper mix, that is the blended peppers, onions. I'll add in the stock cubes, that is the seasoning, the pepper soup spice, the Uziza and the Udah powder, the garlic and ginger. If you notice, you will see that I didn't blend the garlic and the ginger. This is because I don't want the taste to be obvious in the pepper soup. That way, without being told, you won't notice. But it adds special flavor to the pepper soup. And if you are using Udah, take note, Udah have a bitter taste. So don't add it much, except if you want the pepper soup to be a little bit bitter. And it adds dark colors to pepper soup. So use it in moderate. After adding the ingredients, I'll cover it and let it cook. While that is going on, I'll prep the vegetable, which is the scent leaf. I will clean it and rinse it with salt. Then I'll cut it into smaller sizes. Back to the pepper soup. I allowed it to cook for like 20 minutes. Now I'll add in the crayfish. This is totally optional, but I like adding crayfish to my catfish pepper soup. It adds special flavors to it. After adding it, I'll cover it and let it cook for 2 minutes. 2 minutes later, I checked on it. Now I'll give it a shake so that everything can combine thoroughly. Don't try to flip it so that the fish won't scatter. You can test to adjust the seasoning. Now I'll add a scent leaf. I will give it a shake, then cover it and let it cook. If you are still watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, share and drop your comments. Back to the fish, I allowed it to cook for 3 minutes. At this point, the catfish pepper soup is ready. You can pair this with rice, plantains, potatoes, yam to enjoy. Or you can even eat it like this. Try this recipe and thank me later. Thank you for watching and see you in my next upload. Bye.